Real Madrid spent weeks negotiating to sign Rodri, but in less than 24 hours, Barcelona hijacked the entire transfer process. Wow, bro. I can tell you categorically that if Rodri goes to Barcelona, then Real Madrid should just forget the La Liga title because they will not be able to challenge Barcelona. Now, let me tell you one of the reasons why Real Madrid couldn't actually lay their hands on Rodri. Because one thing is that Madrid needs to what? They need a squad space. And earlier, Camavinga said he's not going to leave Real Madrid. If you don't allow a squad space, there's no how you can bring Rodri. That was why Real Madrid actually did not put much effort to sign Rodri. But now that Barcelona have hijacked this transfer process, I'm really scared that Real Madrid will find it difficult to challenge Barcelona. Because Rodri is an exceptional player in his position. Don't forget, he's a Ballon d'Or winner, former Ballon d'Or winner. Rodri is that good. And for Rodri in his position, you don't get them easily in his position. Rodri has played with some of the Barcelona teammates or some of the Barcelona players at the national team. They are his teammates, so he knows them very well. And they have this system, which I saw at the World Cup. They dominated every opposition they played against at the World Cup. So if they bring that same midfield to Camp Nou, to Barcelona, I bet you many clubs will suffer. Even the Champions League, they may even go far as winning the Champions League. Although that is not certain actually. But with Rodri in Barcelona, I think Real Madrid should just be scared. That is the truth about it. Now, in one of the videos that I saw online, where Rodri, Hansi Flick, and Deco were spotted discussing, and one of those discussions they actually had with Rodri was that Frenkie de Jong, remember that Frenkie de Jong is injured for 4 months. They will need what? A replacement for Frenkie de Jong. And they explained all this to Rodri, and he gave them the green lights at the discussion in the video. It's all over the internet, and I believe Rodri D to Barcelona is done and dusted. So far, so good. With the discussion he had with the manager, Hansi Flick and Deco, I think the D is done and dusted. Now, one of the things that people don't understand about Rodri, let me tell you Rodri's strengths. Now, someone like Rodri is someone that can stop counter-attack. Yes, Barcelona most times do what is called the high line pressing. They press high line, and most times clubs often use counter attack to weak them down or to hurt them. This often happens in the Champions League. You can remember the game they played against Chelsea, where Chelsea won 3-0. That was what happened. They came out pressing, and guess what? Chelsea always hit them on the counter. But with Rodri at that center, it will be difficult for any team to play counter-attacking football against Barcelona. And another strength that Rodri has is Rodri knows how to possess the ball. This is the Barcelona philosophy right from day one. They like a midfielder that can hold the ball, good hold of the ball, and retain possession. Rodri is a possession retainer at the midfield. Let me use that word. Rodri can retain ball possession. Rodri is someone that can recover the ball and still retain the ball and still find a man to pass. You can remember the World Cup. Rodri hardly give wrong passes. You saw Rodri at the World Cup. He hardly passed wrong passes. It made sure that he maintained the tempo of the game, retained the ball possession, and allocate passes to his teammates, which was a beauty at the FIFA World Cup that just concluded. And another strength for Rodri is that Rodri is very tall. He has physical presence. Most of Barcelona players are not that tall. So most times, some teams that play this kind of long ball or this kind of jump and not football tend to override Barcelona. But with Rodri in the presence, his ability to air the ball, area ability, we air Barcelona against other teams that want to take that at their own advantage over Barcelona. That is what I see about Rodri. So guys, did you believe that Real Madrid actually made a big mistake in this summer by not going for Rodri again? Or do you believe they made the right choice since they already had Camavinga and the rest? Let me get your opinion. Make sure you comment it right there, right now. One love.